Hey guys, JH, welcome to Practice again. Alright, now what I'm going to do here is indulge myself a little bit. All of you know that I'm a Mo Norman devotee, and I think he was the greatest ball striker I've ever seen. But I've got to say that, guys, because the guy that apparently was better was probably the best player ever to never be a superstar, because he wasn't allowed to be. He was kept out of the PGA in America. They wouldn't let him join because they thought he would just totally dominate, and he wouldn't. And the gentleman's name was Count Yogi. His real name was Hilary Frankenberg. I think he was a Hungarian Jewish guy, but the most talented individual with the golf club of all time. Now, if you go onto YouTube and Google up Count Yogi, you'll see some of the old stuff. A lot of it that was on there has now been taken off because his godson, Timothy Nichols, who is now promoting it, has taken a lot of that off. And Timothy's a great guy. If you ever want to, go and spend some time with, track Tim down, because he's a lovely guy, and he's Count Yogi's godson, and he wants to bring the wonderful Count Yogi, mechanics back to modern golf. Just a wonderful, amazing guy. He had what was termed an infallible mental routine, in that he really did think the shot. He felt the shot and he thought the shot. And he had a famous line. He said, don't think about mechanics, just try and be elegant. Just try and look elegant. And he was elegant. He was a guy that could hit a 350, guys, in the 40s with those old golf balls. He had an estimated club head speed of 125 plus miles an hour, Dustin Johnson plus type stuff. Only a small guy, but the most magnificent free-flowing golf swing. And he had a lot of things that he advocated that we don't see in golf. It's not advocated in golf. He never advocated this. He never advocated that, hitting down. He advocated the exact opposite. And starting down, the club went here. He got it going as quick as he can, and he hit up on everything. What he called up the arrow line of flight. And if you have a look at his swing, you'll see he does that. But he was prodigious in accuracy. If you find his records, go and find his records. Some of the stuff he did, you'll never read. I think he shot 54, 56, 57. Just amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. I think he might have had 3 hole-in-ones and 1 round once. But just extraordinary guy. And gave 10,000 exhibitions, and no one ever saw him basically have an off day or miss a shot. But have a look at those videos, and the way he putted was extraordinary. So guys, I love Count Yogi, and I'd love to see Count Yogi resurrected as a swing. Now the swing is different. It's this, guys. He sets up like this. This is the process. This is the count. He looks at the golf club, sees the target, puts it down, comes in here, and then he pulls the club back like that. He negative, positive. He negative loads it, and then he positive loads it. Doesn't take it back like that. Just gets in here, pulls it back like that, and then he just hits up what he calls the arrow line of flight. Now, I haven't done the swing for a while, but I'll show you my version of it. And I'll probably muff this, but I've played fantastic golf with it, and I had a buddy here who I gave a lesson with it here last year, and like first lesson, and he hit it great, and he went out on the golf course the next day and had a hole-in-one, and like the guy's a 20 handicapper, and he said he just hit it like a dart all day. He was just so happy. So here it is, guys. This is what he did. He thought the process. He saw it. Came here. And that's how he finished. I mean, I've got a lot of mo in my swing, so I don't look like the Count, but the principle was that he just let the golf club flow. He just let it have momentum. Extraordinary. Here. Now, it's not something that I'd say go out and try and do, guys, because you'll have to look at it and have to understand it, but he was amazing, and I think he just needs to be brought back for public awareness. Okay, see if he can put a good swing on it, Joe. Now, guys, there's a 6-iron that's gone 4-iron distance. Pretty simple swing, huh? That's what he did. This was his process. Came in here. Of course, it was 15,000 times more elegant than that. But I promise you guys, you can't miss the ball. Now today's just a snippet, an introduction. I'll go into it more depth when I've got more time, and I'll do a few videos. I just wanted to just enlighten a few people today about it. Okay, so here we go with the driver. That's how he finished, guys. The most elegant player to ever play the game. Used to wear a tie, had rings on every finger, wore a watch on each hand. Amazingly conditioned hair, just amazing looking. He actually looked like a count. He looked like a Transylvanian count. Okay, so here we go. This is the count. So his mantra was just look elegant and boneless. Elegant and boneless. His pitch shots. I haven't done these for a while, but his little chip shots. Green out here. He used to hit up on everything, guys. That's how he used to hit it. Let's just knock the flag out. He used to hit up on everything. Look at that. What could be easier than that? And he was amazingly powerful. Count Yogi. Okay, 10,000 exhibitions. He went and became a showman because the PGA banned him, wouldn't let him on the tour because they just thought he was going to take everybody's money. And he would have. Little shot out here. It's going to hit a little pitch shot. And if you watch him on some of those old videos, you'll see he chips and pitches the ball exactly like that guy. Precisely like that. Anyway guys, that's just a snippet of Count Yogi. And I'm going to do, when it's cooler this week, I'm going to do something in depth. And I'll go back and I'll give you my exact take on him and what I think he did in his golf swing and why he was so good. Fascinating guy. I'd love to see someone take up his mechanics and go and play the tour. Mate, you'd have 50,000 people every time he went out there because he was so charismatic and he could play. He could really play. Count Yogi. We'll do more, but we'll do it when it's cooler.